Hello there, everybody. We're back. We're going to talk about the Carolina Panthers. Now, anything that I said positive about this team earlier, before I did enough research, I got to wipe that out. I was wrong. This Carolina team looks like they really are going to struggle. I know the win total projected is 7.5. I don't know where 7.5 victories are going to come from. I don't even know how they won the number of games they won last year. They had DJ Moore and they had Darnold, who came in, and when he started at the end of the season, he was 4-2. They don't have that anymore. They got a rookie quarterback with a brand new head coach, defensive coordinator, and offensive coordinator. Everything's changed here. And the draft choice of Bryce Young, talented, no question about that. All these guys that are drafted high in the draft are talented in college. But it's a big difference between college and pro. I don't have to tell you that. I know you know that. This team could easily start the season out 0-6. Now let's look at this. They go to Atlanta. Atlanta's more established. Solid head coach, quarterback improving, moving up. Then they come home to play New Orleans. Carr's the quarterback. They have a decent head coach, has been there a couple of years. Then they go to Seattle, who's a surprise team last year. So they got to go all the way up to Seattle to play Seattle, and Seattle's looking pretty good. Then they play at home against Minnesota. That's an established club. Then they go to Detroit, high-scoring Detroit team. Miami, a high-scoring Miami team. Easily, they could be 0-6 by the time they get their open date. I don't know where the hell 7.5 wins is coming from for this team. I could see 3. Maybe 4. Really got to stretch it to say maybe 5. I don't even know where they come from, because who they playing that they're absolutely going to dominate? The Colts? We don't know that. Richardson kid could be good. Running quarterback sometimes can be very tough early, especially when you have a weak defense. And this team had a weak defense last year, and I don't know they're going to improve that much this year. Then they got to play Dallas, and Tennessee is not bad. Tampa and New Orleans, those 3 games are all on the road. Tampa's not that strong. They could beat Tampa. There'll be a pick at Tampa according to the line we're looking at now. I don't know that that'll be true by the time we get to that, December 3rd date. Then they play Atlanta, Green Bay, Jacksonville, and Tampa again. If anybody told me, I would 3 wins, maybe 4. That I see a very, very tough year. And Frank Reich has been highly touted, highly thought of as a head coach at different spots. And, every situation is different, but you got to have all the pieces. You got to have all the pieces. And I don't know that they have enough pieces here to make this happen this year. 7.5, you got to bet it under. I'm sorry, you got to bet it under. I don't see it happening. We'll be back with the next team very soon.